Meditation, an often misunderstood word. And today we're going to shed a little light as to some of what we feel meditation is and encompasses, and some techniques how to begin meditation, because it seems like an abstract concept to many people.
It's a word we hear about.
Yeah, it's a word that gets tossed around. And it's usually...
But what is it?
But what is it? And that's what we're going to take a look at today.
How do we get into a meditative state?
And what would you say? Where does it begin?
I think that two great positions to meditate in are sitting down or lying down on your back. But there are other types and forms of meditation that we'll discuss on a different video. But today we want to focus on meditation in these two positions. In the position of sitting down, you can cross your legs if that feels comfortable. Or if you're on a couch or a chair, you can position your legs straight down with your feet flat on the floor, with your crown chakra, which is at the top of your head, reaching up to the sky and grounding yourself to the earth, to the material world, at the base of your spine, which is your root or your base chakra. If you'd like to meditate lying down on your back, for example, I find that this position is very comfortable to me, and I can get into a meditative state much easier this way, jumping into different waves within my brain that calm my mind. But it really is a personal preference of how one wants to go inside and tap into the self. It is something you practice and experience for yourself. A good way to begin a meditation is to relax the body and relax any tension you may have from head to toe. Focus on your breath. Breathe deep through your nose, filling up the deepest parts of your lungs. Most people go about the day only filling up the top upper part of the lungs, and we want to fill up our lungs all the way to the deepest, lowest parts, filling up your being with the healing nutrients that breath provides. Begin to notice your thoughts as they pass in and out. It is a good place to learn what thoughts are coming in and out of your mind. It is a good place for inner growth. Is there fear thoughts that arise? Anger? Pain? What is it that you see in this space? What is it that you feel? We can recognize them and then push them aside, because we want to clear our mind of all that, because we are going to start fresh with our mind. We are going to imagine and create positive things in our waking state. So within your meditative state, clear your mind and find your center where stress and all those lower-based emotions don't exist. Because in that center space is where you find your inner self and meet God within yourself. Prayer, mantras, affirmations, they're all very powerful. It is a positive energy that is focused and put out into the world. They are positive vibrations that are verbalized or mentalized. That is, they are internalized and then externalized into the world. So throughout the day, if one starts noticing thoughts arising of lower-based emotions, a mantra, affirmation, or prayer is an extremely powerful way to replace any negative thought with a positive one. Because that is where we want to create our life, is in this positive vibration, in this positive space. So if you find yourself feeling unhappy, stressed, sad, these lower-based emotions can be easily a tailspin or a cycle of negative thinking that in itself turns into a monster of sorts. It's something that wants to be fed these lower-based emotions. So what we want to do is to stop feeding it. That way, we are free of those emotions, and it becomes easier and easier to live higher to higher vibrations of joy, inner peace, outer peace, success, health, love, balance, able to deal with externals much easier, where they don't bear stress in our life. So with affirmation, it's an affirmation or a reaffirming of what one wants to see in their life and visualize. So instead of thinking of unhealthy thoughts, you replace it with, I am healthy, I'm happy, I am calm. Wealth, happiness, success, love, joy flow into my life, and through this, the law of attraction is at play, and you will attract those very things that you believe and reaffirm. Before bed and in the morning are also excellent times to say your prayer or your mantra or your affirmations. Before bed is a wonderful time to be in that meditative state before you drift off into the dream world. To mentalize, imagine what it is you want to see in this life. What is the world you want to create? If you lay in bed on your back or in a position you don't normally fall asleep in, imagine what it is you want to see in this world. Is it health? Do you want to heal a wound? See that wound healed. See it healed already. Feel what it feels like for that wound to be healed. Feel what success feels like. See it. See all the aspects. Interact with them. Imagine and let it be for your highest good, where there is no harm to another, only positive things that fit within the golden rule. And as you wake in the morning, being grateful for all the bounty that flows into your life and all the happiness, the joy, the love, the blessings. Set up the day how you want to see it. Take some time out for you. Whatever it is that brings you joy in the morning. Is it a cup of tea? Reading a little bit? A moment of fresh air? A glass of water? Silence? Prayer? Yoga? A walk? A moment of reflection? A shower? Whatever it is, take time for you to set up your day. Another way I want to point out about meditating, if you are feeling stressed, is to bring yourself to a place where it is your happy place. A place where you feel calm, peaceful. For me, I have an image of a beach in my mind where it is me sitting in the sand in front of the ocean, and I can feel the water and the wind. I can see and smell it. This place is my happy place, and yours may be the beach as well, or a forest, or in a space with your favorite people or animals, or maybe other places. Find your happy place so that you can be immediately transported to that place of healing, calmness, rejuvenation, a place where your highest good exists, and bring that place, that feeling, into your everyday existence. See it, be it, and feel it.
It seems the more you master living in a Zen state, i.e. meditating, yoga, exercise, eating right, healthy mind, body, connection, you enter more of a perpetual state of Zen where you are almost nearing a meditative state in your day-to-day activities. So you could be even at your job or just driving to your work or going to get groceries, yet you're still maintaining a mildly meditative state of calm Zen mindfulness. Yeah, you're not letting your situation dictate your emotional state.
It's not letting those emotions drive your existence, those reactionary, negative emotions. It's a focus on the now without the worry of past or future, to enjoy the present moment to the fullest.
Exactly. And in a true state of Zen, you can even take the positive stuff, positive, i.e. like sentiments of love, happiness, and you can also take those in a very centered space, which is interesting because we often focus on, staying safe and sane when people are negative, and there's also just staying balanced at all times is often important. And understanding, I guess, the temporary status and permanence of this physical form and the nature of life. And then understanding the permanence of soul and energy, which is the opposite. It's eternal.
Because ultimately it is our spirit, our soul essence, that which is God, that lives forever. It's that which is in the esoteric world, the spiritual world, versus the exoteric or the material 3D world we live and we experience with our physical senses. In our internal, in that meditation, or in those meditative states that we all can and do tap into, is where that eternal lives. Our soul essence of God. With meditation, clearing your mind and allowing space for that God essence to shine. Finding that still space within you.
That's the essence of meditation, is finding stillness within. I mean, no matter what your technique is, the end result is typically the search for the stillness within, until the search is so simple you can just shut your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, and find yourself in your perfect space and be in a wonderful meditative state, reflecting inward, breathing, absorbing, and eventually channeling the highest senses of energy and forms of energy into your being, and then releasing those energies back to the earth and to the heavens above to flourish in a nice circle of energy, both giving and receiving. And it's eternal.